Today we are going to the heart of the Philippine community where the action is, where the real people live, where they cook with what they have using earthen stove and clay pots. It's in the hills of Marinduuque. This is a place in the Philippines where the people work for money, where families plant for other people and then gets money in exchange, and where their husbands work to make or be construction workers for other people's home and gets paid in exchange. This is a farm of natural living and natural learning. We have the main hut, the main bamboo hut, and then we have a shower hut, which doesn't have any roof to let the sun shine on the body during warm climate season. And there are out-of-school youths also working in exchange for money. So at the heart of the village is the thrust to survive. And this is where life happens. So we are getting in the community to awaken people's giving instinct so that they can see life differently, so that they can be a part of this life going on in the villages for real. We are not going in there for play. We are going in there to find out exactly what they need, so that then we will be able to relay and look at what we can really do to be able to make their lives better. In fact, we're looking long term for making the best life possible for all. But we got to start somewhere. And this is where we gotta start, or how we're gonna start. At the heart of the villages, and giving them what they need, even if we don't have supporters or money for that. Because we know that you are there, you're listening, and you will hear, and you will see the realities that eludes you because of the layering of information that's going on in the media. Here you can see the bamboo and how it's being put together simply without any flashy effects in your videos. This is where life happens. This is where we can actually give. This is where we are needed. And this is where we are going. So we have these pilot projects, free nutritious food for all, free money for kids, micro lending for adults, free nutritious food, micro lending for adults, and for out of school youths, or what I call Earth School youths. We are giving them a little bit of employment to get them to earn a little bit of money. And during their breaks, they would cook for themselves, for all of them. And so they partake this food together. And other people in the villages who work in the bamboo house, those are different people in the villages also that have their own story. The things they cook have their own story too, because how they come up with that money to be able to put it together, and what to buy, and the essential things to buy to be able to nourish their body, is something that we should really look at. Our first recipient for our microloan made a small restaurant called a Karinderia in that village. The husband is a carpenter. The daughter is now taking charge of the small restaurant. The small restaurant is now operational and it's earning money. It's known in the community because of the different pilot projects that we do there. The recipient of the first microloan has got a mother and a sister that is now helping her help her husband, who is a carpenter, build our bamboo house. And what's interesting is that they walk towards the place in the farm where they would get these bamboos. They would cut the bamboos. They would smoothen it out and remove the rough parts of it. And these are women. These are women in one family that's helping together to earn a buck. It's not a joke. It's really something that we need to look at and restructure a village in such a way where all can have money, um, all can have a basic income from the government, and then we are there to introduce these pilot projects to kind of have a look also side by side and embrace whatever it is that they're doing to earn a living, so that we can see what they need and what we need to be able to make it happen for them. Because it's about time that we look at a basic income for everyone. Because we all deserve to survive. And that is a given. And we need to get the money flowing to these communities and people in the communities that need it the most, so that then they will have a platform or a base or a source of income where they would just go out a little bit to earn a little bit more money on the side to buy other stuff that they need. But they have a basic income they can live on that comes every month by month, with no fail. This is very interesting because what they do is they go where the bamboo grows. They go there and actually cut the bamboos and then put it on their shoulder and bring it to where they will build the bamboo house. So we can see that with the introduction of basic income in the Philippines, that the basic needs will already be provided for by the government, which is now being started in the Philippines when pandemic sets in. There was a relief being given to some poor people, but of course some people did not receive any. And in the US, where I am, there are also stimulus packages that were given out to people. Not monthly, but it's there. It's being given. And what we're saying is that we should be able to keep this and make this a basic income for everyone all over the world, where everyone is supported, because we're all valuable beings in this world, in society. So that then the women and the man will be able to choose what work they want to have or do, rather than be forced to do something or forced to work a job that they're not really wanting to do, just because they need money to survive. for more of what we do. Please look at the links, click on them, and go to the fundraiser, www.gofundme.com/the best possible life for all. Be part of these pilot projects so we can get feedback from the community and be able to help each other. Click on the donate button and receive gifts in exchange for your donation.